So using this now with the GR-300, there's our humbucker in the bridge position. There's both. There's the neck position. Okay, let's turn the balance knob, and as we do that, we're going to balance over, pan over, change sounds to the guitar synthesizer output. And that, of course, is the sound of the famous Roland GR-300, the fastest, most accurate guitar synthesizer ever made. Filter cutoff works just like it does on the standard GR controllers. We can add in some resonance, which makes the filter effect much more obvious. And then we have the touchpad controllers for the LFO feature, which it's a little bit tricky to use. And basically, I'm going to turn the LFO depth up to maximum. And when I do that, I'm going to touch one of these two touchpads that are on either side of the bridge. And the most effective way on this guitar to get them to work is to not only touch the touchpad itself, but I also lean my finger against the chrome pickup cover, because what you're doing is you're basically completing a little electrical circuit. And this tends to be very reliable. If you're trying to do it with the strings, doesn't always work that well. In other words, by having one hand on the strings, one hand on the touchpad, you should complete the circuit. That doesn't always work that well. But if you do lean your finger against the chrome cover while you touch the touchpad, usually that gets it to go just about every time. And if you want the effect to be on all the time, this is the locking pad at the top, and it will stay on. And then by touching the on-off momentary pad at the bottom, that gets rid of the output again. So you can use the guitar as a guitar synth controller. It works great, obviously, with the Roland GR-700 and with any of the vintage 24-pin synths. One note, if you're using it with the GR-300, the mode switch, when you have it in the down position, you get no sound, because that should be the hex fuzz sound, and there is no hex fuzz circuit in the guitar. But mode 2 does work. That gives you the full synthesizer output. And then in mode 3, you get to use the feature only found in mode 3, which is the string select function, where you can turn individual strings on and off. And then, of course, the guitar has a standard 1/4-inch output as well on the back, so you can hook it up and just use it as a standard guitar controller. It's kind of hard to hold the guitar and show that. But on the whole, this is a really, really nice guitar. They were incredibly well built. They hold up amazingly well, and if you want a striking visual element when you're on stage, nothing really beats a G-707 guitar. Maybe an Ibanez IMG 2010, but I think in terms of just sheer visual appearance, this is the guitar to go with.